Hey friends, it's me, Nelanie, also known as Nell, and this is Getting PersoNell with Christ. Welcome back to another episode. On this episode titled Unmuted, singing the song that God gave me, which is part of the I Am series, I take a look at how I discovered that I am a singer. So, have you ever thought you had a gift from God, but you didn't believe it? You don't think you're confident in it? You're too shy to share it and thought other people are or may be better than you. Well, there are many gifts like that I have, but the one that really strikes a chord in my heart is singing. Haha, struck a chord in my heart. Okay. Anyway, um, singing has been a part of my life for a very long time. My family is very musical. Well, my grandpa is. My mom's generation, not so musical. They sing, they dance, but I think it skipped a generation when um for our family and my cousins, my sister, we all can sing and well most of them I think. I haven't heard some of them sing, but my cousins and my sister, we all love to sing and karaoke, Filipinos love karaoke. Anyway, although I still think I am not confident in my singing, although I still think that I can be shy to share it. And although I think other people are better than me, I found my voice last year. I realized that I am a singer last year. And it all started with the I Am series, my Discover series, my Discover year, where I told myself that I'm going to discover that I am these things. And I wanted to discover that I am a singer. And let's go down memory lane and let's talk about when I started to sing and love to sing. So I think the earliest video of me singing that I know of, I think I was 2 or 3, and um, I was singing America the Beautiful, I think. And I was like belting it out, America, America. And I love that video. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, but I thought it was so funny. Um, and some of my friends have seen it and they like just crack up about it. And I love, I love to sing. That's something that brings me joy. And also, growing up, I sang with my grandpa. He would play the piano, the guitar, the ukulele, um, or the harmonica, and we we would just sing songs. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, pearly shells, five, what is that? 5'2", eyes are blue, coochie 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 coo. Um, Grandpa just loved music. I love music. I fell in love with it. I was also in this music class or performing class called Vocal and Dance Expressions with Mrs. Seipert. And they taught us how to sing, they taught us how to dance. And so, from a very young age, music has been a part of my life. And then growing up, I be my sister and I joined this choir or chorus called Kikikani, or this music class called Kikikani, and we were able to sing on a video with Leon and Malia, and it was called what did Leon and Malia, and we were a part of the music video for it, and we sang under a tree about minor birds, and we loved it, you know? Like I love singing. It's something that I love doing. I sing to myself, I sing with other people, I sing in the shower. It's just something I love to do. But I knew I could sing, but I didn't know it was a gift that I was good at. I did what many people might be doing, you know, comparing themselves to other singers. I would never compare myself to like Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston or Celine Dion or whoever those divas are, those, you know, back in my day, like in the 90s and stuff. I would never compare myself to them. Um, I looked up to them, but I never said, I'm never going to be that good as Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey or Celine Dion. And what I would do was compare myself to people around me. And I would compare the first person I compared myself, it was a very young age. I compared myself to my cousin Kiana. My cousin Kiana has a beautiful voice, and I always thought I want to sing just like her. I want to be as good as her. I'm not that great, but she sings beautifully. And you know, I wanted people to ask me, "Oh, Nelanie, why don't you go sing in front of everybody?" And it was if I was asked to go sing in front of people, I think I would say no. Like I think I would be too scared, too shy. And knowing that other people are better than me, I thought, why should I sing? They should make the good people sing, you know? And growing up, I started going to church and we went to my sister and I got involved into the children's choir, and we sang with, I think adults were in it too. We sang for the Bishop's concert where we were at Blaisdell Arena, and we sang a couple of songs, church songs, in front of, you know, the diocese. And it was a big concert that they had, and different choirs came to sing. And so I I love singing, and it's something that I should be proud of, I should be sharing, but man, it was difficult thinking for a long time that I am not good enough. I am not as good as other people. I shouldn't be singing. But there are times that, you know, I pushed myself to go out there and sing in front of people. In fact, when I was in sixth grade, I wanted to do talent show on my own for a couple of years, you know. In elementary, I did talent show with my best friend, some other people, some of my classmates and their sister. We danced. I danced hula, or I danced with poi balls. I did a song from Sister Act, um, Just a Touch of Love. I sang a Lion King song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight with two of my friends. But when I was in sixth grade, I was like, I think I want to try and venture out and play the ukulele and sing a song. So I sang Love and Honesty. And it was great until I cracked. And then that's all I could remember from that performance is knowing that I cracked, and I felt scared to do it. Another thing that, that I don't know what it is, but I think it's adrenaline that keeps me or pumps me up to do stuff. When I was in seventh grade, I ran for president, seventh grade president, and I actually sang a part of my speech. Um, the movie Evita, I think it was the one with Madonna back then, and I don't think I've even seen the movie, but I always remember seeing the part where she says, "Don't cry for me, Argentina," and I sang that part, the melody for that part, in my speech, and I said, "Vote for me, seventh grade president." And so, singing has been a part of my life. I'm not the greatest, I think, but it brings me joy. But so many years I have thought that, oh, I'm not as good as this person. I I can do better. Like how do I try to go to voice lessons for college, and like it just brought me down when I went to the class because a lot of people were getting good reviews for when they sang their solo, and not too many people clapped when I sang. And so like it brought me down so much that maybe singing isn't my gift. So being a perfectionist sucks because everything I do has to be the best. It doesn't have to be better than other people. It just has to be the best that I can do. And being a perfectionist, I always think I fall short of being perfect, being on it, being the best that I can be. And so when that happens, I tend to shut down and say, I don't want to do it anymore. And sometimes when people would ask me to sing, I would say no. Um, Sometimes when they do ask me to sing and I say yes, it takes a lot of courage and pretending and acting that I'm okay and thinking that I can sing. I'm not very happy when I'm doing it inside, internally, but I will do it. But at home, I would cry and say, why would you sounded horrible today? It doesn't, you cracked, you were off key, you were pitchy, like I had my own American Idol judges in my own head, thinking or what is that other show, The Voice. I would not have turned around for myself. And so this would happen all the time when I would sing. But last year was different. I don't know what it was. um I think that when I think it was around the time when uh I told my students that I had a SoundCloud. And I mean, not a SoundCloud where I listened to music, but I had a SoundCloud where my music was on SoundCloud. My own original music was on SoundCloud, and I sang the songs that are on there. It's still up. If you look up Nelani Tabata on SoundCloud, you can probably find me. Um, and you know, they told me, "Oh, we listened to it in class." I was like, like in the whole class?" And they're like, "That's what I was thinking." But they're like, "No, sometimes when they have their headphones on and they can work independently, they would listen to the songs that I wrote." And they're like, "Wow, Mr. Bada, it's really good. You sound really pretty." And it was something that I thought, you know, was unusual to hear from me because these kids, they're brutal. They would tell you, I think they would tell you when you like, "Ooh, what was that?" But they actually liked the songs. They liked my voice, and a lot of them kept telling me to sing more. And there was a surprise in the play that happened, and we'll talk about it in another episode. But it really encouraged me to sing. And I I thank them for, encouraging me. I know all my friends and family say I'm good at singing, but there was a time just recently in the past 6 months, I I was sharing a song that I wrote with someone, and I told them, I would love to have a recording, a professional recording of my song. And I said, "Oh, I don't know if I should sing it because I'm not I'm not the best singer." And this person said, "Yeah, that would be the best." And that really broke me. Um, yeah, I think that I can sing it, but that word the best, that would be the best if somebody else sang my own song. And I was crushed because the thing that made me most happy when singing was singing the words that expressed my love for the Lord. Most of my songs are an expression of my love for the Lord. There are some songs about crushes and just loved ones that have passed away, but the ones that really made me so happy were the songs that I wrote for God. And that's when I figured out I am a singer. It's not the technicality or the musicality. Are these the words that I'm supposed to be using? Um, it's not the key, being on key or being not being pitchy or having the right melody or whatever. It's not about me singing perfectly, but singing the words that God has put in my heart. I love singing, especially my songs. I can I can honestly say that sometimes when I'm walking around or like by myself, I tend to sing my prayers, and like sometimes I don't even know what I'm singing, but I know I feel joy in my heart when I'm happy and singing prayers of gratitude. I know when I'm sad, um, when I feel defeated and I just want God to know how much I'm in pain, and I sing emo songs in my head or out loud. Uh, it's just singing is a part of me, and I realized that last year. I don't have to be the best. I don't have to be the greatest. I just have to sing for the Lord. Sing a new song to the Lord. And my prayers that I sing is a new song that I sing to the Lord whenever I do it. And in fact, um, before setting up to do this episode, I actually thought came up with a prayer, and uh, it was kind of it goes hand in hand with this episode and how singing the song that God gave me. Uh, it was a prayer that I thought of to help me relax and to help me realize that I am a singer, that my words are prayers for the Lord. And I'm you know what, speaking of singing and being a singer, I am a singer. Why don't I sing this song for you? There is a song in my heart. Lord, let the melody start. Sing joyfully for you, God, 'cause holy is your name. And I have been blessed by you. So thank you, Lord, for it's true. The voice deep within me knows the power of your love. The power of your love. I have come to love my voice. I have come to know that I am a singer. And maybe you have a gift that you think you're shy about, you're not the greatest at, but maybe you are. Maybe you are good at what you do. So take it to prayer. If you are a singer or you love to sing and you think you're not the best, pray to the Lord that He help you recognize that you are made to be a singer. Even if you're not the best, just sing for the Lord. Sing a new song to the Lord. There's so many gifts that we receive, little ones, big ones. But if we be confident in what God gives us, we can change the world. And so I pray that the talent you have, you will come to love it and you want to share it with the world. I pray that you will know and discover who you are.